to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Temple's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's Simon. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot...
Turning on the Jets. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down.
Out of space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Owls will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early.
He's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And the Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Trying to beat him to the left. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
It's a running move. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Temple lines up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Owls are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You want to stop the run game, you get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. The throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. He might want another play. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. He'll throw it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
The safeties are usually the quarterbacks of the defense. They're getting everybody lined up. They're coming down to the box and making big tackles, but they also do a great job in the back end with their coverage, breaking on the football, getting the big INT.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Simon. Gets it out quickly.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Off the play fake. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's got it inside the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Owls in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Simon. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They'll go to the toss. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football, so good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback sneaks ahead. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Looking for a man. It's Simon. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Owls want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and falter.
To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Adams. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air, it's Mateer. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation.
Makes the grab past the marker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Sooners want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, the power run here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Looking deep. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Power football with the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Slithers into space. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He rifles one deep down the right side. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down. You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your...
Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Simon. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's finally stopped and run down at the 15.
First down, Temple.
They march to the red zone, and here they go. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, the ball's on the ground. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchdown.
He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion, now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Finds his man, it's Sategna. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmakers. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Burks. Hits a seam wide open. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed near the marker. It's Wheeler. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Sooners! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass, it's Simon. They're working that left side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He lofts one down the sideline. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The play action fake. Still looking on the move. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quarterback adapting. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Sooners are threatening on 1st and goal.
Military stunt.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the punishment has been extended. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
There he goes. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. The give on the inside. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. No need to get cute here. You've run enough plays. Now it's time for the kneel down, David.
Take the knee, make them use their last timeout, then they're out, the clock runs out. Jesse, it's a beautiful thing.
The only way you lose this game is if you fumble. Make sure you execute the center quarterback exchange and go celebrate in the locker room.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Quarterback now breaking the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it.